When the HOA tore out my garden and humiliated me in front of my neighbors, they thought I'd back down. Instead, I built something so powerful, so beautiful, and so unifying, it completely shattered their control over our entire neighborhood. When Karen, the self-appointed queen of our HOA, declared my small vegetable garden an eyesore, she marched into my yard with 2 board members and a clipboard like it was a crime scene. Within 48 hours, they forced me to rip everything out. My tomatoes, herbs, flowers, all gone. And as I stood there staring at the bare dirt, Karen smirked like she had just won some twisted victory. But she didn't realize something. I don't break, I build. For the next week, I met quietly with neighbors. I learned that nearly everyone had been bullied by the HOA at some point. Fines, threats, harassment, and rules that only seemed to apply to people Karen didn't like. My garden wasn't the first casualty, but I decided it would be the last. So I made a plan, not to fight them, but to unite everyone else. One Saturday morning before sunrise, we got to work. Dozens of neighbors poured into my yard with shovels, lumber, plants, and even a rented fountain. By noon, my yard had transformed into something breathtaking. A full community oasis. Flower beds spilling with color, a walking path winding through native plants, benches built by hand, a small pond filled with lilies, a shaded reading corner for kids, a produce section with tomatoes, mint, basil, cucumbers, free for anyone who needed them, and the sign at the entrance, Community Garden, built by the neighborhood, owned by everyone. When Karen arrived, she froze. Her eyes scanned the scene, her mouth opening and closing like a fish gasping for air. She threatened fines, violations, citations, everything she could think of. But this time, no one listened, because the garden wasn't mine anymore. It belonged to the 75 families who stood behind it. When she realized the entire neighborhood was united against her, the board panicked. Within a week, a recall vote was organized, and for the first time in HOA history, Karen was removed. Today, kids play in the sand corner, seniors drink tea near the pond, and neighbors grow food together. My garden was destroyed, but something far greater took its place, a community. And the woman who tried to tear it apart ended up losing her throne because of it.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.